Good morning. So we're in Malaysia this time. We're gonna climb another mountain, Mount Jerai. I think it's gonna be really nice. It's beautiful weather, so let's have another adventure. So I haven't uploaded in a while, but that's because I've been stuck in like the floods in Malaysia. It's been really raining here. It's like a lot of floods in Thailand, southern of Thailand, the north of Malaysia, and the weather wasn't that great. So it's finally great. It's been really good weather for the past days. So found this really nice mountain, and we're gonna go on an adventure, you know, like explore the place. And we're getting our like first looks, like the more open area with the mountain in the back. I'm looking at the GoPro and hope you can kind of see it. Otherwise, I think we'll have a really nice view of the top when we get there. Alright, so the first object we encounter. We have to cross the river. So alright, let's see how this is gonna go. But maybe I'll try to like put the camera. I was gonna say like I'm gonna put the camera away, but I'll try to film it, you guys. I hope you can see. I hope we don't fall. Probably just safer to just like walk in the river. I have like hiking shoes that dry very fast, so oh yeah, and the river is very warm, so let's just do that. Don't be fucking stupid and go on some slippery rocks so that I can slip off of them and break my neck or something, you know. Alright, it's getting pretty deep here. But, hoppa! We made it. Fuck yeah! Alright. Let's get it going. We're in the thick jungle now. Luckily somebody came before us and like you can see it on the ground. Like they chopped down a lot of like little trees, little things. So I just kind of have to follow all the cut down leaves and trees. Almost 10 in the morning, and when you're here it seems almost that it's gonna become like nighttime. Like it's such dense jungle. Hope you guys can see, but you really wouldn't want to be stuck here at night. So we're continuing our trek. And for a moment there, I was almost lost. I was like walking, I was like, man, do I really have to go here? It's like crazy. And then I look like 10 meters to the right, and there is an actual trail. I'm like, all right, like sometimes you just go, you think like, all right, I have to go here, you're walking, you're keeping, and suddenly you're lost, you know? Like, I can get all the warnings for like people being like, hey, take your time, be careful, because you can get lost so easily in these woods. Sometimes the trail just ends somewhere, and then 5 meters ahead or like somewhere else, it just jumps back on. So we're hiking up the mountain, and I'm so glad that somebody put these all over the place. It's actually like a pretty good idea where to go. I'm like looking up here, it's like a giant tree. It's like crazy. Let's go see. Because the forest I've been going up now for a while just seems like so old. Like such crazy trees. We reached the first plateau. We've been walking now for a little over an hour. Got up to the first ridge of the mountain. And now we're here, almost having like a chill forest walk. I was almost forgetting to film. It's so quiet here, so relaxing. I was just like really enjoying the hike. Just going up. Glad I have like a clear path now. Not like in the beginning of our walk. We almost got lost. So also we're getting a bit higher, so it's like a bit of fresh air. It's not as hot as in the beginning. It's actually getting a lot lighter here. Ah, look at those trees. So beautiful. Definitely like way more open than in Thailand, you know, like when you were walking in Thailand, you have to get like pretty high up before everything became like less dense. Here everything is just like way more open. Already getting like pretty high up. I tried filming it, but you really can't see it on the GoPro, so we're just going up back again. Of course, mountains, always going up, so. We made the 6-kilometer mark, so normally the route should be like 10 kilometers, like a bit more. So almost halfway, like an hour and a half or something. So doing pretty good. But now it's gonna get a lot harder, because now I don't know if you guys can see that, but that is the next of the road. So it's gonna be a pretty steep hike. That's okay. We even have like a rope section. So we're like halfway up the mountain, time for our first break. And man, this climb is so relaxing, it's crazy. And we're going up again. The rest was nice, but we have to get up this mountain. And luckily everything dried in a couple of days, because before I was kind of like afraid that everything was so wet that we actually weren't able to do this mountain. But luckily the weather is kind of on our side, so we can get there. And we're getting our first views of the surrounding area. I don't know if you can kind of see that over there. We're getting pretty high up. Such nice weather. So getting out of the jungle into like more lush and green area. Great. Because it was getting kind of samey to walk, you know? And we're getting up higher. I would almost like to say like we're going for the last stretch, but I always kind of jinx it when I say that, you know, like, it's the last stretch. And then there's like 3 more stretches to come. It kind of feels to me that we're getting up there. And you never know. We have this beautiful lookout. Crazy. And as we're walking literally over a ridge, because there it goes down, and to the other side it also like goes down. So we're literally walking across like a ridge to like the top. And I just saw a sign and where we had like the nice lookout, but we still have like some ways to go. So yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about having like the last stretch, because It's never the last stretch. And some birds freaking me out. Man, it's so loud. The crickets they have here, crazy. Alright, so we're walking almost 3 hours. I just took like a little break. First I was like, you know, I don't need a break. Let's just go all the way to the top. I'm not even like thirsty. But like, you know, we're ahead of schedule, so let's just take a little break. Let's enjoy the view. I think I was more thirsty than I thought I would be. Like sometimes you're walking, you're really going good, and you're like, I'm not really tired. Then you take a break, you have some water, and you're like, right. Maybe I was kind of mistaken, you know? I was more thirsty. But we're completely recharged. And we can continue to the top. I remember like 1 hour ago I said like, seems like the final stretch, seems like the top. Yeah, no. It's gonna keep on going, you know? But I don't mind. Because this walk is really fun. We made it to the 930 meter point. So another 300 meters elevation and we're gonna be there. So yeah, going pretty good. But whatever they said on the internet of like, this is gonna be like a good 3 hour hike. I'm almost hiking now for 4 hours and still got a ways to go. So, and I'm not one of the slowest hikers, not one of the fastest hikers either, but I would say normally my time is always a bit faster than the internet says. But now, and we're getting pretty high up. And guess who's back? The monkeys. Just saw a couple of monkeys. Well, like too far away in the trees. But I think they were pretty scared of me because from the moment they saw me, they just ran away. So lucky, good. I don't want to have some angry monkeys or something behind me. I've had in Thailand monkeys steal my water. So one of our last views before we make it to the top. We're almost there, so really nice time. Also be really glad we're there. Got a steak because actually like the last half hour I've been hearing like a couple strange noises, like almost like following me or something, and that's something like small. So let's hope it's nothing, but I'll be glad when I'm there. I can see it up front just a little bit and then we're gonna be there. So let's keep on going. And the sound that I've been hearing is kind of back, but I'm like way ahead of it, so I don't think it's gonna bother me. And I must say, the last part of this hike is very challenging. I gotta get up some ropes to get there. Also gonna leave my stick. Like, I think I'm in the clear. Let's do this. You hear that? That's the sound I've been like hearing. I was like really close, and now it's down all the way down. I don't think it wants to hike up the mountain with me. But almost all the way up the mountain, so I know I always keep saying that. But we're doing good. Now that we're on the top, I must say, it's actually a quiet little walk through a forest. Of course, like super high up now. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. Yeah, really great. We're at 1,100 meters, so we only have to do like 100 meters and we're there. But look at this, guys. So cool. Also now getting to the top, like I've been finding like tracks of like wild boars. So maybe the noises I heard down were just some like wild boars trying to staying out of my way. And me just always coming closer. Alright, that's another adventure down. It was a 6-hour walk, but we made it all the way to the top, to the lookout. So, yeah, really cool. If you're here, ever come to Malaysia, you're kind of in the north of Malaysia, like, come and hike this mountain. But don't be fooled. It's way longer than the internet says. It's like a good 6-hour walk, but I think it's worth it in the end. So, hope you guys had fun and see you in the next. Bye.